shoes, because this show is called, you know, fashion and accessories. And so, of course, we want to get you dressed from head to toe. Steven by Steve Madden does that, and they do it in a very, very comfortable way. Because when you think about Steve Madden shoes, you do think fashion forward, right? And so they've done that, but they did it this time using their very popular woven method. And if you've never tried their woven shoes, what you're in for is a shoe that underneath gives you all the support you would expect from a shoe, gives you all the support and the comfort underfoot, but on top feels like a sock because it's woven. Just like your socks are woven, these are woven. So that means nothing's gonna be tight against your foot, nothing's gonna be, you know, holding you in. It's gonna be a really great fit. And we have these for you in this slingback style that are easy to get into and out of, just like this, hook and loop on one side, so you can make it as tight or as loose as you want it to be. These are called bronze. So we've got them for you in this really great bronze, and you can see the way that the bronze connects right here with the black. This is all stitching. All of this is that woven stitching all along the front. So remember, it feels like a sock that you're wearing right here along the top. That is bronze. Here they are in pewter. And the pewter is gonna be more of like a silver kind of look. And you've got that. So if you like more of that black and silver, you can go for that in the pewter. And then here is the all black. Can you see those? And if this is the way, maybe that you've never tried this woven trend, but you want to see what it's all about because they're customer picks. They're always customer picks. If you go to hsn.com and you type in Steven by Steve Madden and you just scroll through every shoe that you scroll down and you look and you see the woven design, you're gonna see some of the best comments and reviews next to them. And it's because they are comfortable in a way that shoes have not been until now. And I know that sounds kind of far-fetched, but they really are. And again, it's because of the way the woven material feels against the top of your foot. When I talk about that woven material, what it is elastic. And if you think about it's woven elastic, over, under, holding your foot in along the top, but not squeezing it, almost kind of like, it almost fits like a glove. You know how you put on a glove or you put on a sock and it just feels good, the way that it molds to your foot. That's what these shoes feel like. No matter what style you wear in this woven design, that's what they feel like. So up until now, you've seen this woven design and it was more of like a lower heeled, kind of closed toe kind of look. But these are an open toe. They have a nice 3-inch heel, so you've got some height there. So yes, you're gonna wear these with your jeans, your skinnies, your dresses, your shorts and all those things. You've got a slingback kind of look there as well. So you have a shoe that really does lend itself more to like the spring season, the summer wear. And you still have all of that woven design. And I like to show that to you because these are not stiff. They're not gonna be hard against your feet. And again, when I say woven, I mean stretch. That's what these are. This is elastic from here all the way up, all the way along the sides. And think about along the sides of your feet, along the sides of your toes. That's where you want and you need that give. Because if you look down, if you have issues on your feet, a lot of times it's on the sides of your foot. So if you have a shoe finally that gives, that stretches, that's not, where your feet are not fighting against the shoe, but it's actually giving and stretching, then you now have a truly custom fit shoe for your foot. And that's why these have been so popular. From the moment we brought them in. And I know, if I'm being honest, when I first saw the woven design, it was a little bit different. I was thinking, gosh, I've never seen a shoe like that. I'm not really sure about it. And then I put it on. And then I understood why all of the folks and the designers at Steve Madden were so in favor. They were the biggest cheerleaders of these shoes, and it was because they said, when you put them on, you will understand. And from that moment, they have brought all different styles of this woven design, from more of like a slide to like a fully covered shoe, some that are lower heel, some that are more athleisure looking, and now this one that gives you more of a heel. So you do feel like you've got that lift that we're after, more of that sandal kind of look because of the slingback kind of feel. And you've got it in their most popular woven design, their most popular woven material. And you've got it, and you're seeing it right there in the bronze color. So if you want very much that two-tone look, you can go for bronze, which is gonna be bronze with black, or you can go for the pewter, which is gonna be more of like a silver and black kind of look. And you can see Colette's wearing that one in the silver and black, that pewter look. And then if you want just the all over black, because maybe you're just kind of dipping your toe in a little bit, and you just kind of want to try them out. You've seen them, you've heard us talking about them, you've seen where we've had really great sales on them, you've seen them when they were today's specials, different styles, of course, and now you're saying, okay, I want to try them because your feet, well, maybe it's not just you, maybe it's your feet are saying you want to try them. If you have a closet full of shoes that just don't feel good, you have a closet full of shoes, and the reason why you love the spring season is because you can put on your your very open shoes, and your feet don't have to be contained and they don't have to be squeezed and tight because that's very uncomfortable for you, then this woven style is something that your feet need to try. And it's so funny how for, a lot of years, maybe you've been, and we all have done it, you've stuffed your feet into really cute, really trendy, really fashionable shoes, and you kind of just suffered through it. And now your feet have gotten to a point where they say, I'm not doing it anymore. You can't even get me into those shoes. I'm not going, I won't go. And they really crave something that's going to be more of a custom fit, that's now going to accommodate if you have any issues along the sides, the outsides of your feet, or the inside of your feet. If you need something that's not gonna fight against, the bunion area. If you need something that's gonna be just a soft give to your foot. If when I said it feels like a sock on top, your feet got happy when they heard that, then this is a style that you should try. And especially the fact that you can try them for free shipping. You can try them on FlexPay and even on Extra Flex.